Welcome from self-isolation. I hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to address you in some upcoming assignments or assignment. Today, I would just like to talk briefly about the syllabus amendment. This is for Introduction to Communication. I hope everybody is practicing self-isolation and all of your loved ones are healthy. Let's begin here. I want to go briefly through the assignments, the activities. Basically, all the in-class activities have been, canceled. Participation will be discussion board participation, basically. I'm going to, mark that for your work to date. So basically, cancel everything we've done so far, and let's use the discussion boards as our activity scores this semester. The McLuhan presentation. I hope you guys are still working on that together. I know it's difficult. We might even stretch the deadline. That's fine. Everything is stretchable now. Let's just work towards that. This should be a narrated PowerPoint presentation, other type of visual thing. You can use Keynote, Prezi, Google Slides, and narrate it. I don't want you to meet up. I don't want you to go out, produce a video. This defeats the purpose of self-isolation. So quizzes, all remaining quizzes are canceled. Your grade will be entered as 100% regardless of what you earned on the first quiz. Cultural immersion, I made the deadline for that April 13th. Obviously, I don't want you going out and going to a street festival or something of that nature. So I would like you to basically figure out how you can do this without, going out. So some of the things that I offered here, you can watch a subtitle foreign film, or maybe try cooking a new recipe of a different culture at home. Granted, you have the ingredients. I obviously don't want you to go out to the store and gather all sorts of things if you don't have to. A subtitled foreign film would be absolutely fine for me. If you have a problem with this, let's see what we can do, and we'll talk about that. But the April 13th is your deadline for that write-up. Again, post that in the discussion board, just like you'll be posting the McLuhan presentation. The outcomes assessment, I'm going to be posting this online. You'll get to use your notes in your book to help you. It will be timed, and this will happen on May 11th. That's the same date as the final exam. Now, your resume organizational research assignment is going to be due on April 15th. No changes have been made to this assignment. In a minute, I will explain what we're going to do with that. Your meme assignment, this is going to be due on May 6th. Again, you must post it to the discussion forum. Finally, I regret this, but the photograph project has been canceled. Everybody will get 100% for it. If you already completed this project, I'll give you extra credit for it. But please do not go out of your way to do this project because it defeats the purpose of self-isolation. Non-digital experience, the bane of my existence at this very moment. I was this close to finishing grading those before I gave you guys Wednesday off 2 weeks ago. And now I'm trying to figure out how to return the physical copies of that. I mean, I know this is absolutely hilarious. The non-digital experience turns into a fiasco because now I have to figure out how to digitize your comments for you. I might just have to type out every single one by hand, which is going to frustrate the crap out of me, but I guess that's what will happen. So the week of March 30th, which is next week, all I want you guys to do is to locate the movie Hero Dreams of Sushi, and participate in a reaction discussion. I will create hero discussion. Now, on the fly, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I need to do to get this class up and running because this is not a online class, so it might feel difficult. It might seem like your professors are running around with their chickens with their heads cut off, and that's exactly what we're doing. I really don't know another way to describe it. It's 10 times more work than I've ever imagined doing all this stuff would be. So please bear with us. All your professors are going through the same thing. We're trying to make sure you guys can get credit for the semester. So week of March 30th is when we'll get back to work here. Just watch that movie and post a reaction in the discussion. Bam, you're done. April 6th, I'll have a video lecture prepared for you guys. And you just discuss that on the discussion board. April 13th, Chapter 9. Again, we'll have a video lecture. Chapter 3 video lecture on April 20th. April 27th, Chapter 8 discussion. May 4th, Chapter 13 discussion. May 11th, final exam. Then we're done. Okay, so that's it. That's the syllabus amendment. Just so you know what we're doing there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6 discussion boards you have to participate in. Your participation in those discussion boards will account for your activity for the class. I'm not going to do anything synchronously this semester. You guys don't have to come to class. I'm not going to host a class. I know a lot of your professors are hosting classes on Zoom and all that stuff. Not doing it. I know you guys have a hectic life. I know things are crazy. I don't know if you got to work. I don't know if you're like, emergency personnel or whatever. It probably feels like the world's ending to you. I promise you the world's not ending. But you don't have to meet me synchronously. So we don't have to be anywhere at a certain time this semester. You guys can do this at middle of the night when I'm asleep. I don't care. So now let me talk about the resume and organizational research assignment. Basically, this is it might seem like an easy assignment. I don't know that it's as easy as maybe it sounds. So let me just explain the steps. First step, put together a resume. That's it. That's all I want you to do is put together a resume. I want you to figure out how to put together a resume. Go online, look at some exemplars, go through those exemplars, figure out what a resume should look like. Ask your mom, ask your dad, ask your grandpa. Don't go see your grandpa, though. You don't want to get him sick or whatever. But I want you to put together a resume. That's it. That's the first step. Step 2, I want you to find a job posting that you would really like to apply for. Make a PDF of that job posting. Now, I know the job postings are probably gone to crap because of what happened to the economy in the past month. But I would like you to find a job posting, even if it's an old job posting that you can find archived somewhere. Maybe use the Wayback Machine and find some job postings that are archived somewhere. Make a PDF of that job posting. That's it, okay? So the next step, step 3, I want you to do research on the organization that you would like to apply to. So the job posting is going to be posted by some organization. I want you to do research on that organization and then provide a write-up of this research that will be attached to your final submission. So I don't care how you do the write-up. You can do a question and answer kind of thing. You can write, how many employees does this company have? What are the benefits of this company? Where is the company located? All these little things you should probably know about the company. What do they do? You should know what the company does. Do they produce guacamole? Do they make widgets? Do they provide a service? Is it a massage company? Whatever it is, I want you to do research on the organization. I want you to write up that research, and I want you to put that together in a document. This is your organizational research you're going to put together. I want you to take the buzzwords from that job posting. So every job posting has a list of buzzwords. And I want you to use those buzzwords from the job posting and edit your resume to strengthen your chances of being called back for an interview. Okay, so what I mean by that, the first step is to put together the resume, okay, and then set it there. The second step is to edit the resume so it aligns with that job posting. So if it says they're looking for somebody with great, teamwork, right? Great rapport with customers. I want you to put those exact words. Teamwork, good with teamwork, exceptional, had to use teamwork to achieve our, crew goals at, Buffalo Wild Wings or something. I want you to use the words that are listed in the job posting and then copy those words and put them in your resume, in the job description of your jobs that you've had already. Even if you haven't had a job, you can use those words to talk about your course experience, your class experience, your volunteer experience, the things you've done even in high school clubs or college clubs. I want you to go back and apply those buzzwords to the resume, okay? Now, finally, I want you to compile everything, the job posting, the research, and the resume into one PDF document and submit it via PDF to rlozon@ccm.edu. One PDF, not 3 PDFs. Every semester I got a bunch of students submitting like 18 PDFs to me. That's not what I want. One PDF. There's a website called ilovepdf.com, and it will allow you to merge all your PDF documents you've created into one. Don't tell me you can't figure this out. That's part of problem solving. That's part of being a student, is trying to figure this stuff out. There are many videos out there to help you figure out how to turn a Word document into a PDF document, and I just told you the website to go figure out how to merge this stuff. Do not submit 3 documents to me, okay? That's the goal. So there's some questions you might ask when researching your organization, and I just put some here. What skills and experiences does the organization value of its employees? Who are the key players in the organization? What are some recent news stories involving the organization? Who are the clients of this organization? What products or services do they offer? Who is the person interviewing you? Remember, you're not limited by this list. It's just a nudge in the right direction, okay? Finally, one final thing that I would like to say, please prioritize your health. That's the most important thing here. I don't think any of the stuff we're talking about right now is more important than your life, than your health. I want you to stay home if you can. If you have to be on the front lines, then you got to be on the front lines. There's 2 groups of people right now, okay? This is a war that all of you are involved in right now, basically. There's 2 groups of people, okay? We have Group A. Those are the people who are already infected, and the medical workers, the grocery store workers, the food service workers, okay? The sanitation workers, all right? These are truck drivers who are getting food across the country, okay? These are every other kind of worker who has to be employed right now, who has to be on the front line in their essential role, okay? Then there's Group B. You guys should be at home. That's Group B. I'm Group B. I should be at home, okay? The furthest I go is, to my front lawn. I might go for a walk down the street. That's it. You guys are Group B. Group B stays home. Unless we want to see 1 to 2 million people die, okay, over the next, couple months here, Group B's got to stay home. That's it. That's all we can do. Group B needs to give time to Group A to do what they have to do to minimize the casualties. So this syllabus is created with that in mind. Don't go out. Don't do nothing unless you're an essential worker. If you got a problem with doing this, if there's a health issue in your family, something like that, I would just say to you, you should probably be focusing on that and not focusing on any of the coursework that you're doing, or at my coursework at least. I don't think it's the most important thing. I'm happy to give an incomplete if you don't feel that you can finish this semester. Again, I don't know how that's going to work by the end of the semester. So let's get through that. Okay? That's all I have for you guys. Good luck, stay healthy, and I will be back with a new video for you shortly here.